All right, welcome back to
Yo, what's
another.
good?
Actually, this is probably gonna be a from now on. I might make podcast videos. Um, I'm gonna continue to make regular videos, but I just want to try something different. Well, it really ain't different. I just want to,
String it out longer.
yeah, make longer videos, put more stuff together than just make a whole bunch of separate videos. It's easier to just make a podcast and talk about shit.
hmm
But all right, I wanted to bring up other stuff today besides basketball, but I'm gonna start with the Cat Williams shit. Obviously, people been talking about it for a whole week. But I'm gonna run down the topics before we get to. I shouldn't run down, but I'm probably just gonna do. I'm gonna talk about the Cat Williams stuff.
hmm
The last thing I'm gonna talk about Bill Belichick and Nick Saban and them last,
Yeah,
and we gonna talk about basketball probably right after the Cat Williams. It depends on how long the
there's a bunch of shit that we can talk about as far as
yeah
Draymond.
basketball probably gonna be long.
Yeah,
That's one reason why I said I want to talk about
yeah,
the non-sport shit before we talk about basketball because basketball probably gonna be a long topic. So,
yeah,
but the Cat Williams situation, obviously, Emilio said he hasn't seen anything, which shocks me.
yeah,
And it's been out for like a whole week now. I think it came out last Tuesday on Shannon Sharp podcast, Club Shay Shay,
yeah,
and he said a lot of stuff on there. He called a lot of people out. That's why I took from it. I seen the people who he called out, like Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey. I'm naming that off the top of my head. Cedric the
yeah.
Entertainer. He talked about Tiffany Haddish a little bit. He gave praise to the new I don't know if he talked about Drewski, but he liked it. The new people that's out now, the comedy like Desi Banks and all of them. He said he liked them. He ain't got nothing but love for the new guys and girls because he talked about them too. But he talked about a lot of the Kevin Hart shit. Kind of it's weird. Kevin Hart. I don't know if you've seen it, but
He might. I think I might have
he
seen something about it, but I didn't fully grasp the whole situation. So
because he was on ESPN. He got that little basketball shit.
yeah,
I don't know what game they was
what is
watching. It was last week, and he was like, "Oh, Kevin Hart. He on the. I think the Knicks was playing. I don't know who they was
I
playing. He
think
was like,
so.
he was trying to make it a joke, and I'm like, is you gonna tell the world like he's lying about what he said about you? Like, I don't like the fact that Kevin Hart. He was trying to make it a joke, and I'm like, bro, this ain't funny. Like, he really attacking you, but I ain't gonna say he attacking Kevin Hart. He pointing out what he did, like the reason why he's successful. He called him an industry plant, and I'm up here
Oh,
like an industry plant. I don't know, like
that might be a stretch.
I don't know, like he basically questioning his success, and then Kevin Hart called him, "Oh, you got a lot of hate in your heart." I'm like, I don't look at what he said. Hate. I mean, I don't think he was hating. I think he was just pointing that out, like. A lot of people, especially in today's world, they don't like when people call them out, or they'll call you a hater, or they'll say something. They'll say
Or spit
something
the
wrong.
facts. Or
Yeah,
spit the facts. And
they'll say something wrong with you because you calling them out. And it's like, if you know you done something wrong, why are you not pointing that out, or why you not saying nothing? Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. And then the Steve Harvey stuff. Uh, I don't. I really. Steve Harvey stole his joke. I'm gonna say that. I seen a video of that. Was it his joke? I'm trying to remember.
I couldn't even
I
say.
know Cedric the Entertainer. I seen that he stole his joke. He really ain't steal his joke. I'm gonna be honest. Steve Harvey really. I don't look at joke like stealing something. If you take some of mine, some material, and you add on to it, I don't really look at that as stealing.
Or even if you ask for it, or if you even ask for somebody's shit like play by play,
Yeah, like if you like what he did, you could ask, "Oh man, you care if I use it?" Or
it's just like the same thing with music. If
yeah,
you use
they
some of
do
the
that in
lyrics,
the
you
music
gotta ask
industry.
permission. Yeah,
Yeah, because otherwise you'll get sued in the music industry, or
Rod Wave.
but what I was gonna say, damn, what was I gonna say? Steve Harvey. Yeah, I seen what Steve Harvey said. Steve Harvey, he really, I don't know. They were trying to make it a joke, and it's like, is any of y'all coming out? Is y'all gonna, tell Katt, oh, he's wrong, he's lying about this? Ain't nobody said nothing like, oh, he's lying, he's this. They trying to make it a joke out of. I don't know. They making a joke out of the situation. I mean, it is what it is. It's amazing how um Katt came out. He bust out the year first week of the year, and that went viral. That pot on that Shannon Sharp podcast. And if you haven't watched, I don't know if everybody know about Shannon Sharp. His podcast is called "I'm Plugging It In." It's Club Shay Shay. He done I don't even know what number of interviews he done so far, but his podcast is good. And he got a I know he ain't paying me for this, but he got a. I'm plugging this shit because his stuff is good.
I love Shannon. Like,
he got a nightcap show with they talk about football, basketball, life stuff. They talk about a lot of stuff, but it's him, Gilbert Arenas, and Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco. It comes on usually around Sundays, Wednesdays, I think Fridays, because now Shannon's starting to talk about basketball and stuff.
Yeah.
He trying to branch out his brand, trying to, expand everything. I wouldn't be surprised if he end up adding on more people.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to talk about the Katt situation a little bit. I know Emilio, he really ain't been paying attention like that.
I really haven't. Part of it, that podcast was like damn near 3 hours long.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Like a movie is like I can't. I got.
If you don't want to watch the whole podcast, you can go on Club Shay Shay and you can watch clips. They had clipped the whole podcast up. You go to each part, like the Kevin Hart, they separated the whole thing, like because it went so viral. I'm like, that makes sense. That way people don't have to go literally watch the whole thing. But I'm gonna be honest, I think you should watch the whole thing, me personally, but because the video got like I think 42 million views or 43 now in a whole week. That's a lot.
The shit 43 when we were checking it just now.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot. Like it's a very entertaining episode with him and Katt Williams. I don't know who's gonna be on there. I don't even know when the next podcast, because I thought it was gonna be Tuesday. I don't know when the next podcast.
He's done a podcast with Kevin Hart already, right?
I think he has. I might have to look. He done one with Steve Harvey, Cedric, and I think Ricky Smiley. He talked about Ricky Smiley too. He didn't say much about Ricky Smiley. They was talking about Friday After Next.
Yeah.
He was like, Ricky Smiley said he was supposed to be Money Mike, and what's his name supposed to be Santa Claus, and Katt was like, how a 5'5", 155 dude gonna play Santa Claus? I was like, he ain't lying, man. Like that don't make no sense.
It really don't.
And then Ice Cube came out and said, what Ice Cube say? He said, most of the stuff Katt Williams was talking about in the podcast was right. He said, they allow Katt to talk about they allow Katt to improvise his lines. I think if I'm saying the word right,
improvise.
Yeah, like he basically was making some of the stuff he was going off script, like he was making it his own because he's a comedian. So it makes sense. But should we go to the basketball now?
Yeah. I'm trying to think what we should start off first. Should we start off with the job, Morant? I think we should start with the job.
I was going to talk about the Draymond shit, but you can talk about job.
Let's not talk job because it's not going to be. Yeah, it's not going to be long. If you guys didn't see, Job's going to be out for the rest of the year. Was that torn labrum? That's a fucking big blow, man. As much, like it's just crazy, man. Like I think he's just had a rough past. I don't know, like 10 months. Even then, the summer before that, he was getting caught in some allegations and stuff like that. So it's been a rough, year and a half or so for him. And everybody's been wanting him to come back, we want to see Ja on the court. So the fact that it only lasted not even 10 games is just disappointing. As far as the Grizzlies, as far as concerned, I don't think they're gonna do much. I mean, granted, they won I think the other night, but I don't think Jared Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bain, unless Desmond Bain has a hell of a rest of the season, is gonna get them to the play-in. I said they could. I think we said this last week. I said they could make like a Lakers title run if they got to like the 7th seed.
You talk about really?
Yeah, I think we said something like that last week when,
Oh yeah.
or we said they had a chance to do that.
I said they could make a play.
Yeah, something like that. But that's out the window now. So, prayers for Ja. I think he had surgery already or not yet.
I don't think he had surgery.
I don't think he had surgery yet, but hopefully that goes well so he doesn't have any setbacks. But gonna miss the rest of the year, and that obviously sucks. Yeah, but yeah, that obviously just sucks, man. Because we want to see John on the court. So, I want to touch on this before real quick. I made a TikTok about like a few months ago talking about John Morant. I think somebody said that who's like one of the worst players in the league, and someone said Ja because of the off court issues. That literally has nothing to do with on court. So like how do like that's like LeBron being playing like a top 5 player, and then he gets caught with a gun and starts shooting at people, and now you're like, oh, he's one of the worst players in the league. That doesn't make any sense. So I just want to touch that because I just remember making a video about that this past summer about
him getting
yeah, and they called him out because he's not one of the best because of the off court shit, which makes no sense. But we can just move on to the Draymond situation. I'll let you get started on that. And then I'll just go on from there.
Draymond, he was on his podcast Monday? These days going by fast. Yeah. I think it was Monday.
I want to say it was Monday too.
I don't know if he was trying to make an excuse for why his behavior been bad, or I don't know if he was upset because he wasn't playing. I don't like what he said, talking about, me and Steve Kerr was crying, and I don't know, like it was a bunch of
bullshit.
Like I don't know. And then he's up here talking about he was talking with Adam Silver, talking about I'm thinking about retiring. I was spending time with my family and all of this. I'm like, huh? Like, I don't know. I'm lost. Like, Draymond all over the place. Then your team not doing good. When you're gone and when you were here playing, your team just not looking good.
They just lost by 40 to the damn Pelicans last night.
Like, I don't know. Steph looked like, and then Steve Kerr like, this organization, we're putting too much pressure on Steph. I'm like, bro, I watched LeBron go through this for 21 years. Like, ain't no such. Y'all put unrealistic expectations on people. I mean, Steph can only do so much anyway. He's a guard. He's smaller than LeBron. So it's like,
yeah, he can only do so much.
When his teammates not playing well, he can't make up for everything else. Like, Steph could make, score, play a little defense, but that's it. Like, what else you want Steph to do? He can't rebound. He's not a rebounder. He can get rebounds, but he's not like gonna average 10 rebounds a game. He's not gonna be in the paint all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else they asking for. And then it's like, we might well talk about Golden State shit too right now. I got Draymond and Golden State in the same thing, but I don't know when he's supposed to win his first game back, Draymond, but
probably next week or so.
I think he was at the game last night. But I don't know. I think the Warriors need to make a trade. I don't know what they trade. I heard Pascal Siakam from the Raptors. I don't know if that's realistic. I don't know. Like,
who are they gonna give up those?
I don't know, because Siakam is an all-star caliber player. Like, are y'all giving them Wiggins? I guess. Like, I don't know. Like,
by the way, Wiggins came off the bench last night too, and it's like you can see not really the downfall from him, but like he's taking a big step back compared to where he was at in the championship run.
Yeah, Wiggins declined.
Yeah, it's crazy because he should be in his prime right now. Actually, it's only his this 9th year.
I think so. Wait,
yeah. When he came
this will be his 10th.
It's actually
he got 10th. Drafted in 2014.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I still don't understand people trying to say this team's a contender, man. Like,
oh hell no.
I remember when the Lakers won the championship,
And that's
and
no
then
disrespect.
yeah, it ain't no disrespect. It's just the way that they're constructed right now. I remember when the Lakers won the championship the year after, and then they lost. I remember Stephen A. talking about, oh, their championship's closed, or the window was closed. Like they're not
Said
gonna do
that
nothing.
last year.
This was after the bubble championship,
Oh.
and then they lost in that first round against the Suns.
Oh.
That's when we got 80 got hurt. You know,
They
and
had injuries.
yeah. But that's my problem though. Like they want to say, oh, the championship's close, the window's closed for them. Then when Golden State wins and then they lose the next year, all of a sudden they still got, I think people were still calling them contenders and shit like that. So I don't know. I'd rather y'all just keep the same energy. If y'all gonna trust Steph, trust Braun too or some shit like that. I wasn't trying to translate into that either, but
My thing is this too. I trust LeBron way more than I trust Steph, and that's no disrespect either. LeBron been in worse situations. He been through a lot these last. I'm gonna be honest. Ever since LeBron left Miami, every year it's like the same problem. They'll start off the season either good or mediocre or in the middle. So, and then they make a trade or something, or they get trade rumors. They don't even sometimes. Some of them teams, especially going back to Cleveland, they made like one big trade, and that was what 2018.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because 2017 and I think 2016, they went to the buyout market and picked up people. They didn't. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna turn around. We're gonna go make this trade, and all of that. To be honest, I don't know what Golden State can do at this point. Buyout market, because what you gonna trade? You ain't got much to trade. Who you gonna trade? Clay? I mean, it wouldn't be bad if they trade Clay, but if they trade Clay, I think it's going to end up being during the off season.
I don't think they'd trade him, but I'm just thinking like, are they actually going to do it?
They going to have to do something because this team ain't going to get no better with Clay, Steph, and Draymond on it. Somebody got to go. One of them three got to go, and you ain't getting rid of Steph. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe Clay, I don't know what Clay contract is. Is his contract up?
I thought he signed after 20. No, he signed.
I thought he
signed when he got hurt, huh? Didn't he sign when he got hurt?
I think so. He was supposed to get a $48 million extension or something for like 2 years. They say he declined.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But if Golden State's gonna be a contender, they're gonna have to turn something around. So.
I got the Bucks on here to talk about too. I don't know if you want to continue talking about the Warriors.
No, we can go talk about the Bucks real quick.
The ahead. Bucks, they play tonight. They play. I've been watching the Bucks play lately. It seemed like it's either Giannis or nothing, and I don't like that. That's not a good sign to me. Mm-hmm. They got a new coach this year.
They got Dame now.
Dame on the team. And I'm gonna watch him play tonight, but I noticed that Drew Holiday effect is kind of showing a little bit. Yeah. Drew Holiday defense meant a lot to this team, especially when I know Drew not a great offensive player. He's decent. He's not the best. He's not flashy. He's plain and simple. I'm gonna shoot the three. I'm gonna go inside. He don't really post up much, but he's a plain and simple offensive player. He's not flashy. He's not like Dame. Dame could do a lot more. But the difference between him and Dame is offensively, really, and the defense. Yeah. It's like you're basically switching greatness for greatness, and you basically just switching. They basically got Dame, and they said, we want Dame because he bring more to the table offensively. But when you got Dame on the team and Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton and them, they not really doing much. I'm gonna be honest, Chris Middleton been very disappointing for me this year.
I was just gonna say that too. Yep.
I mean, he ain't been doing much. I don't know his averages, but he ain't been the same.
I say he's more equivalent to Tobias Harris right now because I don't even think Tobias is doing.
Tobias.
Tobias ain't been doing that much. Tobias ain't been doing much in Philly in a good minute.
I might talk about Philly too.
But yeah, when Giannis had 64 points, didn't they lose that game too?
Yeah, they lost that game.
That's when you kind of pointed there. It's like, okay, like
I think it was against the Pacers.
Yeah, because they lost like 4 of those games this year to them. But when you're losing a game where your player has your best, like your best player has 64 points, like that kind of shows like a cause for concern. And you're losing to a Pacers team too that, granted they're playing really well right now, but no no aspirations of a championship team, And I don't know, man. I said I thought this would work. I guess I was only thinking about offensively. I mean, I already knew what I was gonna get defensively from Dame.
And they got Brook Lopez, rim protection. Bobby Portis, he's not really known for being a defender, but he could play a little defense.
Yeah.
So
they just need to stop playing that damn drop coverage, like off a screen or some shit.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Brook don't move up when somebody.
Yeah, like that's like you see players like Duncan Robinson and
okay.
Tyler Hero and them going off. Cause I remember one game Duncan Robinson had like 7-8 threes in a playoff game. They still ended up losing that game, but if you didn't have Giannis, you ain't gonna get bailed out. So,
I don't know if Giannis. I know Budenholzer. He didn't. I don't know if that was Giannis thing or Budenholzer. I think it was more Giannis. I remember he said that last year. Mike Budenholzer, the coach, don't want me to guard the best player on the other team. I'm like, Giannis, you're the best player, bro. Like you could overrule the coach. I mean, I don't get it.
Can you imagine if Bron said that? The coach told me not to guard him.
LeBron could still guard. He locked up. I ain't gonna say he locked up, but they was playing the Clippers the other night, and when Kawhi was guarding them, he was like 0-5, and he had like a couple turnovers or whatever. Like LeBron could play defense when he want to. I just don't want LeBron playing defense like a lot when he got to do other stuff offensively too. Because you want him more offensively than you want defensively. Phil Jackson used to do the same thing with Kobe. I don't know if he did it with MJ. Because I was watching highlights from the 2010 finals. Paul Pierce, I think it was Paul Pierce. He was getting up his jump shots, and I think they had Ron Artest on him. And Kobe was like, "Oh, let me guard him, let me guard him." Phil was like, "No, I need you offensively," because they was losing the game. So, but Kobe was like, "Oh, I want to guard Paul," and Phil wouldn't let him because he's like, "We need you offensively." But he was like, they not doing much. I mean, but yeah, it's the same thing with Giannis. I just think Giannis, I don't know. I hope Dame play better. Dame playing pretty decent, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's the defense from Dame or what. I don't know. And Milwaukee not really getting much. They not really talking about him like that. I don't know if it's because they in Milwaukee or because ain't no other teams in the Eastern Conference really talking about.
Yeah.
People talk about the Knicks a little bit. They talk about Miami. And they talk about
Pacers too.
The Pacers, they're starting to talk about them.
Hell, they talk about Detroit more than
They
Milwaukee.
talk about Detroit for the wrong thing, but yeah.
We got a podcast up right now, and they're saying that the Warriors are open to trade everybody except for Steph. I don't know how much I believe that.
I think they might need to trade Clay. I don't know where he could go though. I would love him on the Lakers because you ain't gotta do much. All you gotta do is spot up and shoot. I don't want him doing nothing else. Like, you don't need to do nothing else.
And Draymond just got that big contract too, so it's like I don't know if they're gonna trade him, right after. I mean, they did that with Jordan Poole, so I mean, if they did with Jordan Poole, I think they could do it for Draymond too.
I still think they shouldn't have got rid of Jordan Poole.
I thought they
missing him right now.
Or maybe you could have got rid of him, but getting a better back instead of Chris Paul.
Because Chris Paul, he's old now.
Plus, I think he broke his hand too, so he's out for a good amount of time. So yeah, the Warriors are just not looking good in general right now. So
but that was my question though. Are the Bucks contenders or not? I don't know. Like, I gotta watch them play some more. We'll see how the second half of this year go with the Milwaukee. I don't know. Hopefully they play a little bit better. I think they top 5 in the East.
I think they're top 2, top 3.
Yeah, they got a good record. It's just they don't look right to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
And people not talking about them a lot. Everybody talking about OKC, all the younger teams. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's like you could take it here or there, but it is what it is. But you want to go to the next topic or
should we get into the hot take thing?
Go ahead.
All right. Just gonna have some hot takes for y'all. I'm gonna read them out. I'm just gonna ask you if you agree with it or not. If you want to give your insight on it. Let's just see where we start off here. This is coming from my brother. He said the Clippers are winning the championship this year if Kawhi and PG stay healthy. I mean, they look really good right now, but do I think they're a championship team? We'll just see how they go from there. I think they just need.
I gotta see him in the. I gotta see him in the playoffs.
Yes, and I think I need more production from Zubats too, because Zubats ain't been really that great. But besides that, I mean, if they can, if they can all play their own roles, then I think they should be fine.
If they stay healthy, they'll be all right.
Yeah, it's just like I said. This is why I had the Nuggets over the Suns last year because when they met up, I said because of the chemistry on the team rather than just pure scoring and stuff like that.
Just star power.
So,
period.
Yeah, I chose chemistry over star power, like you said. So.
And the thing is too with the Clippers, like I don't know how Harden gonna play. Russ know his role. Russ sacrificed out everybody. He said, "I'm coming off the bench." That was cool. That was good of Russ. I think Russ really learned from the situation that happened with the Lakers.
Yeah.
But James, I'm more worried about James Harden and Paul George. I'm not worried about Kawhi. Yeah. I think Kawhi gonna show up when it matters most.
Mm-hmm.
But Paul George and James Harden, I don't know about them because when playoff time come, they wishy-washy. Yeah. Paul George, and the crazy part, Paul George didn't used to be like that. Ever since he broke his leg, he ain't been the same player anyway. But he's gotten a little better. Like, he's not bad. There was a point where he was in the MVP combo. When he was with OKC, he was second, actually, that year. What year was that? 2019, 2018? Something like that. Paul George, when he was with OKC.
18 and 19, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he capable. I think Melo was gone after that first year with OKC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, Paul George was balling.
Mm-hmm. Are you done?
Yeah, you can go to the next one.
All right, I got another one that's coming from my cousin Buddha. Tatum wins MVP this year. We'll have a ring before Luka.
I can see him going to the finals. I don't know about MVP though, but
yeah, I think we said something about like he's not in that MVP discussion yet.
I think he can. I think other guys are playing better than him. Like Shea, Luka is. I gotta watch Luka. Luka been playing okay.
Yeah,
but Shea, who else playing better?
Because the Giannis, of course, Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid. Yeah, they got Embiid number one if I ain't mistaken. Yeah. But I think numbers matter when you talk about MVP. A lot of people don't look at stuff like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think because I think Tatum averaging like 26. I think 27. Like his numbers are kind of down, but that's a good thing. His numbers are down. He got talent on his team. He don't have to do everything. So
yeah. This is the same talk when I had my brother about like Minnesota's number one currently in the West right now, and I'm like, well, why? How come Anthony Edwards hasn't been in that MVP combo yet? I think sometimes his performances don't stand out quite as much as Giannis or like Embiid or even a Luka per se. That's how I kind of feel about Tatum too. Yeah. So like you said, he got the help too. He's got Porzingis. He can give you 30 whenever as well. Jaylen Brown, same thing. So like I could see him winning MVP. It's just a matter of when. Same thing with Luka. I think Luka's always been putting up numbers too, but it's just a matter of can they get that team to the second or third spot. I think if they get like second or third, I think he could be in contention. He also said that the Clippers might win the finals this year. I didn't speak on that because I was like Tez already said that. So
yeah.
Like I said, they got a good chance, but I mean, Clippers always gonna be the Clippers. So.
I think the Clippers can win a championship if they play, but like I said, I gotta see them in the playoffs. They could win regular season games all they want to. I mean, they got the more talent. Most of the teams they going up against, they got most talent on the team. Like they got the most on both sides of the court. They got the better players. So yeah. I'm looking for them to win and beat them. So
I got another one from my boy Pete. This is gonna be like not currently going on right now, but he said Tim Duncan wouldn't have the same career if he wasn't on the Spurs. Because he was supposed to go to the Magic the one time, but the whole Doc Rivers situation.
He was supposed to go to the Magic after his rookie deal was up. I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess not. I don't think so. They won in the early 2000s. Duncan won 3 championships. He won, and he never went back to back on none of his championships. Yeah. Tim Duncan. That's how good the West was, though. Yeah. But one of the years he played LeBron and they swept him. LeBron and them had no business there though. But
Yeah.
99
they had a lockout year.
Yeah, that was the year they won. Then they won in 03, I think.
I think they beat Kobe and Shaq too, right? Before they got there, yeah.
They beat them twice actually. He ran into Kobe and Shaq in the playoffs and they beat Kobe and them. I don't think they ran into him in 04. Not that I remember. Because Kobe and them went to the finals in 04, but they lost in 5 games, I think, to the Pistons.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers won like 1 game or so, but you got any other ones?
I got a few, yeah. Let's see. He said another one, Bill Russell's 11 rings are overrated. Once you put into context, he won them 11 rings when it was only 12 teams. I don't even want to say that's a hot take, really, because everybody's always said that, his rings are not as impactful as, like a MJ or like a LeBron.
I respect Bill Russell, though.
Yeah. I got another one. He said, this is all from him, too. He said, why didn't Melo win Rookie of the Year when he had a better year than LeBron? He said career, but I had to fix it up and say year. And that's what he meant.
Wait. He said year?
Or well, he said career, and I said more like a better first year. And he was like, "Yeah, that's my fault."
Oh, he meant rookie year.
Yeah,
I agree. I think Melo should have won. Melo made the playoffs too, but Melo had a better team than LeBron too. So,
because that's where I'm kind of like, it's kind of, you can relate this with the Chet and Wemby rookie convo. Because I want to give it to Chet, but I feel like they would give it to Wemby just because of the hype and the attention he's been getting. That's just me though. I feel like if Chet would have came in the league last year, we wouldn't have this discussion. Obviously,
who won Rookie of the Year last year?
Who did win that shit last year?
I don't forgot. Wasn't Cade and them in that class? Was it Evan Mobley? No, I might be thinking about 20.
Scotty. Was it Scotty?
I might be thinking about 2022.
I'm trying to think for Scotty. No, I think it's Scotty. What am I talking about? Damn.
You might have to search this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Last year. Who fucking came in the league last year? It was Chet. Dang, man, that's crazy. There's just so much talent, man. Like, you just sometimes forget when,
It was Pablo.
What am I talking about?
Oh, bruh. And they actually got a winning record. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot about him. But I'm pretty sure if Chet would have played last year, he would have, he would have easily got it.
Yeah, you got any other hot take?
Yeah, I got plenty more actually. What do we got here?
I was gonna say, how many you got? We can go through all of them.
Yeah. This one coming from my boy Ant. He said Draymond has a better claim of being top 75 than Anthony Davis.
No,
I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
I don't even agree a little bit with A. There's sometimes my question: should AD even be top? Is he say top 25?
Top 75.
Oh, 75. Yep. Yeah. I can't even. I be going back and forth with AD being top 75 because it's like, AD, are you really top 75? Like, you have no individual. Hopefully, he win Defensive Player of the Year this year. We'll see, but. And he ain't got no accolades, really. He got all first-team defense. He all NBA, all stars. Like, AD don't have no MVPs. He don't have no Defensive Player of the Year. It's like, bruh. But the Lakers' record they be so mediocre. Like,
yeah.
His best chance he could have won MVP probably was his first year. But they had LeBron second on the MVP voting. So it's like,
yeah.
It would be hard for AD to win the MVP because LeBron right there. So
if you want to look at the accolades and shit, maybe yeah, but
But yeah, I'll give you Draymond do got a Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Defensive Player of the Year. 4 rings to his title.
Yeah, he got 4.
But like I said,
But the caliber player, like
yeah,
and that's when people was I think Dennis Rodman made the 75th anniversary team, but Rodman is a better player than Draymond. Like, I don't know, I just think he better. Like,
yeah,
Draymond a good player though, but I just don't think he top 75 worthy. Like, you gotta done something. Like, and I'm not saying Draymond hasn't done anything either. I just think he's not worthy of being in that. I think Rodman deserved to be in there. Rodman is, I don't know, Rodman just different. To me, he was just different. And then he came from the era where it was, you had to earn, you wasn't nothing given to you. So
yeah, there was like no easy path or anything like that. I think that's it. Oh, I got one more. It's just we're gonna touch on this real quick. It's coming from my boy Luke. He said Bron isn't top 2 all time or top 10 in the league currently. I think that's a troll. I think that's a troll. I think he's just trying to get under my skin. But don't tell me LeBron isn't top 2, bro. I'm just not gonna hear that shit. And top 10, you can argue he's up there.
I think he's top. I had him top 5 when NC's tournament was around, but LeBron ain't been. He been old wishy washy.
Yeah.
These past couple weeks, I mean, I don't. He's just been getting by, but his numbers are good still.
He's 25, 8 and 8.
That's what I'm saying. Like he could still put up.
Efficiency is still good too.
And yeah,
3 points not as bad. You know, I think 3 points average for him is average. Free throw shooting wise, we still at like 75%. That's not bad.
He don't go to the free throw line that much either.
Yeah.
But is I think LeBron. He said top 2. I got LeBron at number. We might need to make a.
We might need to make one of those, top 10 all times and stuff like that.
I don't know if I'm gonna make a video about it or we could talk about it next podcast. Probably
we could. Yeah, we got 36 minutes. Yeah, we can do this another. We can make another video on that.
Yeah, cause that might take up some time. But is there anything you want to talk about before I get to the Nick Saban stuff?
No, you can go ahead. I'll let you take the floor with that.
Let me know if you want to talk about anything. But,
we can talk about the voting poll later.
We'll do it after. Well, we'll do it now. We can do it.
Oh, now. Yeah, we're still talking about basketball.
Basketball, yeah, because that's football.
All right, so this is the voting poll right now. Should we start off with this? Should I just read the names off for the front court and go from there?
Yeah, who you doing first? The East?
We're gonna start with the West. It shows the West and left side. So, from the front court, you got LeBron with 3.1 mil. Nikola Jokic with about 2.7. KD at 2.773. AD 1.5. Kawhi at a mil. Sing Jung from the Rockets, he's at 950K.
He the only Rockets player on there?
As far as I'm seeing, yep.
That's crazy.
I know. I was like, damn, that's at least he's getting.
He might be their best player from
we'll see. But at least he's getting recognition for it. Though. PG at 638,000. Victor Wembanyama at 426. I don't think he's gonna get it.
I don't think he's gonna get in, but I'm not surprised he's on there.
Yeah. Chet Holmgren at 329K and Karl Anthony Towns at 241K.
Anthony Edwards on there?
Actually,
you ain't on the guards yet.
Let me actually read the guards now. All right, so from the guards from the West, we got Luka at 2.5 mil, Steph at 2.1, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, we got 1.7 mil. Then the drop off is crazy. James Harden at 612,000, Kyrie at 544,000, Anthony Edwards at 523, John Morant, which obviously doesn't even matter at this point. 444 or 447. De'Aaron Fox 393,000, Devin Booker 321,000, and Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson at 262,000. I don't know how he's getting votes, but it is what it is. If we had to pick a lineup with those players, because LeBron easily is going to get LeBron, Jokic, KD.
They going back to regular format too. The East,
they
West.
are. East and West.
They not doing that captain stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, if I looking at this, I think the starting 5 is going to probably be from the West. I think you got LeBron, obviously, Jokic, KD, and then Luka and Steph.
What I'm gonna find interesting is how they gonna do the guards with the Western Conference.
Is
Steph gonna start? Like, I don't like, bro. You got Shea, Luka. I don't know, bro. Like, and then Anthony Edwards. I don't know.
Shea ain't gonna start till Curry retires, bro. That's just my belief. Unless or Steph takes a major step back.
Cause them fan votes is what's gonna get Steph in there, and I think just off of legacy, I think the coaches and them, we're gonna get Steph to start. But when it comes to like all NBA, that's different.
Yeah.
Steph don't have to be first team. They could just put Luka, Shea. I don't even think Steph was first team last year.
Yeah.
But All Star, I don't know. Either Luka or Shea might have to come off the bench.
Yeah. And I think
we'll see.
It depends on the record, honestly.
If it is record, then that means Shea gonna start.
Yeah. I hope he starts at that.
They got him. They got Luka at guard. I think Luka should be a forward, but even if he is a forward, he not starting over LeBron. So
yeah. I'm gonna read out the Eastern Conference now. So Giannis is actually leading the whole entire voting poll with 3.5 mil. Embiid is at 3 mil basically. Tatum at 2.9. Jimmy Butler is at a mil. Jaylen Brown's at 750,000. Kristaps at 434,000. Bam Adebayo 410,000. Julius Randle 361. Paolo Banchero 355,000, and Mikal Bridges at 297K.
Mikal Bridges,
yeah.
I ain't been watching Brooklyn.
They've been alright. I mean, I'm not expecting much.
I ain't gonna lie. If Brooklyn get like a superstar or something over there, I think they'll be straight.
I do like Mikal though. I do like Mikal.
They got a nice team.
Mm-hmm.
They team young. I just think they need like a star player or somebody to fill in that. Mikal could be all. I think he could make all star if you want to. That's what I'm about.
Oh yeah. I forgot your sister.
Yeah.
From the guards, we got Tyrese Halliburton's leading off with 2.2 mil. Trae Young at 1.4.5 mil. Damian Lillard at 1.4. Donovan Mitchell's at a mil.
Dame should make it.
Yeah.
He on the East. He gonna make it.
Tyrese Maxey at 842,000. Jalen Brunson's at 759,000. Derek White is at 400,000.
That's them Boston Celtic fans.
LaMelo Ball's at 353,000.
He ain't making it.
He's definitely not making it. Drew Holiday at 312 and DeMar DeRozan at 255,000. I feel like the guards is gonna be easy to pick out who's gonna actually play.
The East is more weaker when it comes to like players. Really, they ain't got much to pick from. Tatum gonna make it. Brown probably gonna make it.
I was gonna say Jaylen Brown's not a guard.
They got to
play more forward. Does he play more forward this year? I'm guessing he's playing more forward this year.
Why they got him at?
They got him in the front court.
Well, who the hell is the guard? Dude, Derek White start? Not Derek White. Am I saying his name?
Drew Holiday. Oh, I'm tripping. Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday. Derek White must be starting.
Who is they 6-man? I thought they had a 6-man. Maybe they don't. I don't.
Hell if I know at this point.
I'm gonna watch Boston play tonight, so I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like obviously Giannis is gonna get it. Embiid. Well, because I remember last year Embiid had to sit out, obviously, because KD. It was between Giannis, KD, Embiid, and Jokic for that last spot, or the last 3 spots, I think. So I think he'll be starting this year. So
you think AD gonna start?
Nah, I think KD starts over him.
Oh,
I think so. Yeah.
That means AD coming off the bench. He probably gonna be the 6-man.
Yeah, I think he's been coming off the bench recently, anyway. So I mean, I don't have no problem with it, honestly. But swear to God, if Klay Thompson, I know
Klay ain't gonna make it.
I know he ain't gonna get. But I'm saying if he gets,
I don't even see how he on the list. Who else they could have picked? Is Booker on there?
I think Booker on there. I think he's like 8 though.
Booker, I don't know if he gonna make it.
Nah,
I don't think
there's too much star power in the West. So unless his ass go to the East, then props to him.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything I want to talk about before I can move on to football. Football probably gonna be quick. I already talked about the playoffs and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else to talk about All-Star wise? But yeah, like I told Emilio, they went back to the old format. They not doing captains no more.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
So
at least Halliburton's gonna start.
Oh yeah,
so
he should be back by then. He got hurt.
Oh, he got.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
He should be back
shit.
though.
Yeah, he should be. Yeah.
He gonna make it though.
It just seems like everybody
voted in.
It seems like everybody's getting hurt nowadays, man. Like, golly.
I thought he tore his knee up or something. I don't know.
I know, man. That would have been.
It looked bad, but it's like I kept looking at it, I'm like, I don't think it's that bad. Then they say he had a left knee strain. So
yeah.
But is there anything else you want to talk about basketball?
No, you can go ahead to Nick Saban
and before I talk about Bill and them, if y'all want to watch anything football, I made a video like Monday or Tuesday talking about the NFL playoffs, and I made my picks, I think, too, and I also talked about. I ain't talked about Michigan yet. Well, I talked about Michigan in video. That was the day of the national championship game. Michigan won, so congratulations. That's the first title in what, since '97 or something like that. That's like what, 26 years ago? No, 27 years ago. I'm happy, and now um they talking about John Harbaugh might be leaving. I think he should stay, but we'll see what John do. If he was smart, he would stay, because I wouldn't go back to the NFL. I mean, I don't even think he won a Super Bowl. They won games, like they made long playoff runs. He went to one Super Bowl. He played against his brother in the Super Bowl, and they lost. But after that, he just been going to championship games. I think he went to like 2 more championship games, if I'm mistaken. But we'll see what John do. But I just want to congratulate Bill Belichick, Nick Saban, and I kind of want to congratulate Pete Carroll. But I'm still never gonna forget the fact that you were at the 1 yard line and you did not run the ball with Marshawn Lynch. I ain't gonna never forget that day. They should have won that game. You basically, and I was rooting for them, but then when I seen, and then Brady was on the sideline. Brady thought they was gonna lose. Brady should have 6 rings right now. He shouldn't even have 7. But that's on Pete Carroll and them. They want to do that dumb stuff. I really believe that's when everything just went downhill for everybody.
Yeah.
So, but I just want to congratulate Bill Belichick and Nick Saban. They had good careers, good coaching careers. And I seen a video on Instagram earlier today. Nick Saban and Bill Belichick, they used to be on the same team coaching. They was on the Cleveland Browns in 1994. It was something like that. 95, something like that. He was coaching the Browns, Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to congratulate them on their career. I think Nick Saban did 17 years seasons at Alabama, and Nick what's his name? He did 24 years with the Patriots. So I don't know what Bill Belichick. Nick Saban retired. I don't know what Bill Belichick finna do. I know he can keep coaching. He can go to a different team, but I don't know. Bill might retire. I think he might be done.
I think Pete Carroll's still on the team, right?
Yeah, he's still on the team. He's just not coaching.
Yeah.
Basically, is there somebody in the NBA that's doing that? I don't know. I don't
Doc
remember.
Rivers, maybe? No.
Like, there's people like I don't think what's the Spurs coach? Popovich.
Popovich, yeah.
I don't think he doing that.
I think once he's done, he's completely done.
Pop?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to talk about. But yeah, if y'all want to see my NFL picks, I made a video about it Monday, so y'all can go watch it.
I think next time we get a video, I think I need to change this chair because I'm like way up here.
Oh,
use that one right there. There's that one next time. Yeah.
I think a thing on there you could pop up.
Oh yeah, plus my ass is starting to hurt.
But I'm trying to see where we at. Oh, we at 48.
Yeah, we're at 48.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Trying to think if I think of something really.
Yeah.
No, I think that's it. I think this was a good episode right here.
Yeah, but finish this off. I just want to tell y'all I'm finna start doing podcasts. Me and Emilio probably gonna just do podcasts. I'm gonna make them podcast videos. We might do separate videos, but
this is 3 weeks in a row we've been doing this. So,
yeah, 3 weeks so far.
Like once a week.
But we get monetized. I could do this twice a week. I'm gonna be honest, but we'll see. We get monetized. We doing this twice a week. That's money. Yeah. So it's like
that means y'all need to start following though. Y'all need to start following.
Yeah, follow. Yeah.
Make sure you follow for more content, my boy. Shit.
Yeah. Next week we gonna talk about rap. Probably. I was gonna do that this year, but I mean not this year. This week.
I was surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't say anything about it this week.
Next week,
I think there was a lot of NBA basketball talk.
There's people. Oh, let's talk about music right now, though. Not too much, but we'll talk about it next week. More. We'll go into depth about it next week. 21 dropping.
Oh yeah,
Kanye. I was just talking to one of my ex coworkers. He posted on his Snapchat that Kanye is supposed to be dropping tomorrow, and I hit him up when I replied to his story. I was like, I thought Kanye was dropping next week. He was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong, I guess. I was like, oh, we'll see. I was like, I just hope that album worth the wait. I want to listen to some Kanye music. I'm not a diehard fan of Kanye. I'm just a supporter.
Yeah.
I'm not no fan like no fanatic, but it's good to hear. I'm interested in the features. Like I seen he posted the baby pictures of everybody who gonna be on the album. 21.
21. Let me go check it out real quick.
I mean, it's interesting. Drake, I don't think Drake.
I was gonna say, as much as I love Drake, I don't need to see another.
I don't think he need to be on there.
I don't think he needs to be on there either.
That's a personal album.
Yeah, he's done enough already. Done enough tracks and stuff.
He got Summer Walker, Travis on there, Young Thug on there.
Travis is on there too.
Yeah, Brent.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear that.
Brent Faiyaz on there. That might be fire. That Travis.
Yeah. Speaking of Travis, not Travis. Man, Future and Metro need to drop their shit, bro. We heard a leak on TikTok. Man,
the Cinderella?
That's what. That shit is so hard, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need to hurry up and drop that shit. Like, I need now.
I'm gonna be honest. We'll see. We might do a review for the 21. We'll see. If we do a review, that's gonna be a separate video. But yeah. For now on, probably once a week. Either Monday or Tuesday through Thursday.
I usually got Mondays and Thursdays off.
Yeah, one of them days. But yeah, I like recording on Thursday because I don't have to work the next day. So, and that gives me time to set up everything, make little clips and shit. Stuff I want to do, TikTok and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll talk about music next week. I want to talk about music more on the channel.
Yeah.
I want to start going into depth about. Hopefully this year we get better music.
Yeah.
Last year was okay, but
it was fine.
It wasn't the best. Like it's a lot of people I ain't heard from. Like J. Cole. I don't know when J. Cole dropping. He doing all these features and stuff, and he ain't dropped nothing.
Well, he's supposed to go on tour, so.
Oh yeah, with Drake. Yeah. Shit, I don't even know when he gonna drop then.
Did you listen to that Nicki album yet?
I heard little bits and pieces. I heard the one with him and I heard Nicki talk about the song with him and her and J. Cole. She said she had J. Cole sit down. He heard it two different perspectives. He heard it through headphones. I think she heard it through headphones first, and then she played it on the speaker or whatever. And J. Cole was like, "Oh, this is personal" or whatever. Nicki was like, "I didn't know what to say after he said that." Because I think they said Nicki was talking about her. She was talking about her dad on the song or whatever. I gotta listen to the song. I only heard it like once or twice, but I gotta go back and listen to it. Did you listen to the whole thing or no?
I listened to a few.
Like Nicki, I don't mind listening to her.
I like FTC still or FTCU.
Yeah,
FTCU. Everybody. Needle. Oh my god, Needle is so good.
Ain't Drake on that song?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I did like that song though.
Yeah.
I think it's just because I see so many like when they post a video, like I see more. I follow this one page. I think it's DG Hoops, and he has like new basketball shoes like every other week, and then he just puts a song on there, just so I can translate into the video. I think he used a lot of Nicki Minaj and the FTCU and everybody.
Oh, he made that on his TikTok or
his Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
So that's why I was like, oh, let me listen to this song. I'm like, it's not bad. I fuck with it. So,
but yeah, who else dropping? I don't even know. Not tonight. I don't even know.
Yeah. I wonder when DJ Khaled's gonna drop his album.
I don't even know. He's supposed to drop something.
His last album was really good.
I ain't listened to it.
Oh, you haven't listened to that?
No. Oh. I think I
it's called God Did, right? Yeah.
Is that the one with Drake and Lil Baby? With that
Staying Alive.
Stay Alive. Yeah. I was like, that was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
About 2 years, yeah. That's crazy, bro. Time's just going by so quick. He's got good features on there with like Future and SZA. Eminem, Kanye. What was he else? You got?
I think Lil Wayne and them had a song too.
Yep, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, Juice WRLD even on it as well. But yeah, I thought the album was pretty good. Travis Scott too. So and Don Toliver. Don Toliver's been really catching on to me really well. I love.
You talking about his music or?
Yeah, his music. Yeah, it's been catching on.
Don Toliver pretty decent.
Yeah.
He growing on me. I didn't care for his music at first. I didn't know who he was. Then I knew he was with Travis. I think he signed to Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Somebody call him?
Yeah, I'll call him later. It's fine.
The
video's about to end.
Go ahead.
Nah, he can wait.
No, I'm talking about you got something to say.
Oh no. I'm all good.
Oh. Well, wait a minute.
56 and 55.
Well, we'll see y'all next week. We're probably gonna record Thursday again, probably.
Yeah,
probably Thursday. I like recording on Thursday, either Thursday or Wednesday, but I probably gonna be Thursday.
Honestly, I haven't got my schedule yet, but I should be. It should still be Fridays or Sundays. So
yeah, but if it changed, we'll record the Wednesday. Yeah, but we'll see y'all next week.
Peace out, y'all.